That's a really good question.
I thought about wearing it. Wow. Bling.
Wrestling's pretty good. Thank you. Anyone else?
You roll with the punches.
No, thank you.
I love to hear it.
Frank Castle is in my bones. Frank Castle is in my bones.
Like, you know what? I can't believe that.
And the things that I saw in him and that he saw in me too.
How much of your success, and I guess especially early on when you took off, how much of it do you credit to putting your personality into your work?
It's a good question. I would say a lot of it. When I think about my music, it's not just me in the studio. It's like my life's blood. It's pretty much all my passion points. That's why my music is the way that I communicate with the world. It's just a tool. It's just like, this is my creative outlet to be able to express myself. And I put a lot of, all these different things that are not necessarily musically oriented in my songs, whether it's bringing in Bill Nye or bringing in, JJ Abrams, or, putting out to the world that I want to do a record with Elon Musk. Like, I really use music as a vehicle to just be expressive. Right. And my personality will always be a part of my creative output. And my largest creative output has been music. I do all different kinds of collaborations to be able to express myself. Now it's NFTs, physical trading cards, or clothes, fashion, workouts. It's just like we're humans we're human beings in that sense. We always want to express ourselves in some way. Music's been like my go-to. It's like my muscle memory. It's my it's a second nature. So personality will always be a big part of that.
Do you have any advice for people who want to do something big, who have big dreams, and maybe even like a really good skill set, but maybe don't think they have the personality? What would you maybe tell those people?
You have to, it's great to have aspirations. I think we all love to have them. As a kid growing up, the biggest aspiration for me was turning on the TV and seeing the very few and far between Asian face in the media was Bruce Lee. He was my aspirational goal. I didn't necessarily want to be a kung fu martial artist, but I wanted to be able to be part of culture in a way that the world recognized. I wanted to do something where people were excited to be part of what I was doing. That was planted in my seed in my head at such a young age. I think we all have that. We all have these aspirational goals, but we have to think realistically within the confines of where we're at in our lives. If you're like, I want to go 0 to Bruce Lee when you're 7 years old, it's just not going to happen. When you look at the aspiration is too far away and it's too big, it's harder to actually start making those small steps. When you see something that's more visible, that's more right in front of you, you'll have that barrier of entry to be something that's doable, realistic, and in your space. Start small and just make that move. Execute. The ideas aren't nothing until you execute on them. Everyone's got ideas. I hear all the time from my friends, from my family. Oh, I got this brilliant idea. I got to do this. I'm like, execute it. Even if it's a poor execution, you need to get in the practice of executing the ideas that you have.